Hello, and welcome to the 2 Year Break podcast Christmas special. My name is one of the reindeers, and I'm here with Blitzen, Comet, and Donna. You right, guys?
Which one's who's who?
B, C, D.
Oh,
good.
Forgotten them already.
Couldn't
I'm
think of a G.
Blitzen.
Anyone? There's no G, is there?
I'm Blitzen.
No, fair enough. Brad, you all right, mate? How's it going?
Yeah. I'm just chilling, and I with a beer.
We should take these.
I've had a week off.
We should probably take
Well,
these fills off.
I've got 2 weeks off, and I'm loving life. That's it. Do you know what? Podcast over. That's it. That's all we need to know.
See you later, guys. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for that, Brad. Appreciate
No
that.
worries.
Charlie, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Well, I've had my booster today, and I'm a bit apprehensive about how it's going to affect me over the next couple of days. But other than that, yeah, chilled, happy.
I
Yeah.
was fine, but we've had different ones, so I can't speak for you really.
I think
I've had the Moderna.
Yeah, I had that as well today. I had the booster, the old Moderna.
How are you feeling, Dan? Have you had any sort of sniffles or anything?
I feel fine. So, I mean, I felt fine last time, so, I feel fine now.
Dead arm?
Bit of a dead arm, but,
Bit of a dead arm, that's what I've got.
it's just a dead
I have
arm.
the snivels and a cough and a sore throat and everything anyway.
You get
Yeah.
that when you don't have a booster,
Yeah.
but when you get a booster, you're absolutely fine. Maybe before
No,
every
I've had the
show, just get
booster.
yourself a booster.
I've kept testing, zero, like constantly negative. I just have a fucking cold, which I haven't shook since that gig we played
every
in
gig we have.
November.
Yeah, you've got a cold.
Just constant. Actually, it disappeared for a few days, luckily, just as we did our December show, and I felt at quite a peak performance levels.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Back downhill.
It was good.
I was ready to do another set.
I'm sure
That's
the fans would have
That's
loved
not
it.
what you normally hear from me anyway.
No, not at all.
Usually it's like, don't talk to me for a couple of... Oh, no, wait, that's me.
Oh,
I'm getting my wires crossed.
So that's on a Sunday. That's right.
George, how are you?
I'm fine. Busy, nice and busy. I put these up just to make sure.
I
I've got
just
something-
realised
What?
you've
What?
got
No, you got the vinyl up on the wall.
got the
Yeah, I got the
vinyl up
vinyl
there.
up on the wall and the EP as well.
Excellent.
that your
No.
new bedroom with the Christmas
yeah.
blanket.
I've been kicked out of the main room.
Well, no, it's because you're eagerly anticipating Santa, aren't you? You're reliving your childhood.
Yeah, just out of shot is the Santa stops here sign. Yeah.
With a little side table with cookies and milk on it, a
Yeah.
carrot for the reindeer. Excellent. Well, that's good. That's good. And what are we doing today?
Christmassy thing.
Christmassy
Yeah.
thing.
We've got some Christmas questions in from the fans. We've got some normal questions, but I'll get through the Christmas ones first. We'll see if we get to any other ones.
Dan, are you ready for some Christmas questions? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm ready for Christmas question. That's too tongue-tied. Christmas question.
Christmas questions.
Christmas questions.
George, so this is, I suppose, this is for people who maybe haven't listened to the podcast before.
Yeah, go on.
But in past episodes, we've had to write a song or a jingle. I reckon we're gonna have to write a Christmas song.
See, I thought about it, and you know
thank
what?
God,
You know
he
what?
didn't
We
do it, he
can.
didn't do it.
I might give you a choice later. We can
Oh.
do that. There's a choice of two later. I'll give you that later. But yeah,
Okay,
so
good.
we're gonna do some Christmas questions.
Or we'll pick
We're
the
gonna-
other one then.
Yeah.
Well, you'll find out later, won't you? Yep. We'll do some Christmas questions.
Christmas.
Christmas questions with George.
We'll do a Christmas taste, and then we'll do a Christmas game.
Nice.
Right, okay.
Lay on us.
Have we got a Christmas guest? Is Santa joining us? Or
He's a bit busy. He's just so busy, mate. Yeah, I
Lot.
did try and get him get the booking, but didn't quite make it.
Oh, that's all right. No worries.
Right.
Story of our lives.
This is a question that I was actually going to ask on the Christmas podcast anyway, and someone sent it in, so that's perfect. Favorite Christmas song?
Easy.
Is it?
Easy.
All right, Charlie, you first.
Fairy Tale of New York for me.
Okay.
All day long. I actually was listening to it the other day, and if you really get into the story of the characters, like, it makes you feel really emotional. Like they've had like a really emotional time, you know, with the ups of getting into a relationship and having like a great Christmas, and then the downfall of them breaking up and stuff, and it starts with him at the start where he's in the drunk tank, if you like, and he dreams about that relationship. Honestly, every time I listen to it, I'm just like, this for me, it's just like the best Christmas song. It's just so emotional. It reminds me of being a kid. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Not fun fact. Am I correct, Charlie? You can correct me on this. Didn't one of them or both of them die in a car accident?
No. So Kirsty MacColl, who is the featured artist, so it's by the Pogues, and featuring Kirsty MacColl, she died because she was hit by a speedboat.
Okay. So what about the dude?
I heard no, he's still alive. I think he finally lost the last two of his teeth or something. Years back. He's very much alive. His teeth aren't.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, he's still going strong. I read a thing the other day that he earns something like £500,000 a year, because of that song. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Yeah, we need a Christmas song next year. That was a very interesting answer though, because that's the exact sort of answer I'd expect from a lyricist, because I listen to that song and I'm like, oh yeah, Christmas song, isn't it?
I love it. It's an emotional one.
Okay, I'll have to have a proper listen to it next time I listen to it. So Brad, what's yours?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Scrooge and don't have one.
Okay. Do you like Christmas songs?
What?
I don't mind them, but like nothing like.
Bear in mind, this is a Christmas special, so
you remind me of my dad.
Hold on. I do like all the build up to Christmas, but the Christmas day, personally, is a bit of like you have this like sort of ideal of it being like Christmas is meant to be his perfect thing or whatever, and then it never is. So it's always a bit like, it's just another day with your family. No, I don't mean that in a horrible way.
It's just another day, but the shops are shut.
Yeah, I know, but like,
annoying.
I like all the build up and hanging out with my friends and like family. You like build up and going to like drinking and going out for dinner and that. But the Christmas day, after in the morning, it's quite nice, like giving each other presents and seeing everyone smiling of what funny gifts or whatever. Once it gets past that point, I'm a bit like, I'd actually prefer if you all just left me alone. And
what's that got to do with the songs?
Yeah, it's not the question.
I'm just saying, I don't care about Christmas songs either. I don't really listen to them. I don't pay attention to them.
But that's the build-up. You said you like the build-up.
Yeah, but I don't listen to. I don't care for the songs.
All right, Grinch.
Oh my God,
Brad, you remind me of my dad.
Remind me of a bazaar. Anytime there's a Christmas song on, whether I like them or not, it takes me back to being in like. Do you ever have school bazaars when you was like in primary school and you'd go to school and like you'd play Lucky Dip or whatever it was? And
I bought a South Park video from my primary school bazaar. How the hell did they sell me that?
So what's a bazaar? It's like school fete, but Christmas.
It's a school fete, isn't it? And everyone has stalls there, and there'll be food. And that Lucky Dip thing, I was talking about this the other day, I think. But it's like you'll put your hand in the box and get a little gift out, and you could get something that's either like kind of cool or something a bit crap, or one would be like, well done, you've won a sausage roll. Go round to the other one and get and you'd claim your sausage roll. And in my head, I was like, this is the best thing ever. But yeah, that's what Christmas songs remind me of that. But do I have a favourite Christmas song? No, because I don't really.
Brad, I just want to say, you remind me of my dad, right? So I remember a couple of years.
I keep interrupting you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. A couple of years ago, I was sitting around my sister's flat, and the whole family were there. And what's that song by Wizard come on? It was and I wish it could be Christmas every day. And my dad sat there, and I quote, he went, well, if it was Christmas every day, you'd fucking hate it, wouldn't you? I went, Dad, it's a song.
Right, he's right.
I was like, yeah, I agree.
He's right,
but it's a song.
God.
Right. Do you want to hear mine?
Brad's a Grinch. Dan, what's yours?
No, mine's not
Mine's easy. And actually, I don't know why you didn't say this, Brad.
I know what my favourite would be if I had to pick one, and it's Christmas Time by the Darkness.
Oh, that is a good. Do you know what? That is a good.
There you go.
That's a good choice.
Just lead with that.
But mine. I think mine has got to be "It's Christmas."
Oh yeah.
I love
Insert
that.
Brad's gift.
Yeah,
I love that.
that's a classic, Slade.
I'm
it?
also agreed on that one. So yeah, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon.
Nice.
Fair enough. Well, all great songs.
I think so.
That were chosen by.
I'd like to give a little mention to Blink 182. What's it called?
Oh yes.
Something about hating Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Got 2 fucking presents and I hate you guys. I hate.
That's not the one you're on about, George, is it?
No,
You're
it's
on about the one that's like.
Is it called "Won't Be Home for Christmas"?
Yeah, I won't be home for Christmas.
Yeah.
I thought it was
talks
that.
about
Something
getting a
about
baseball
eating
bat out
sausage
and-
rolls.
No, it's a different one. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's one
they have
called.
2?
I think there's 3. There's one called "Not Another Christmas Song."
Yep.
And it looks like there's one called "Happy Holidays, You Bastard."
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
That's the one Brad's on about, but the one you're on about is the one that's more of a song.
I won't
than
be
a
home for Christmas is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to give a little mention to that one. I like that one quite a lot. It's good fun. Next question then. What? Come on, another Christmassy one. Oh, okay. Oh, Charlie, I reckon you're going to have strong opinions on this one.
Fucking hell.
Oh, here we go.
Do people want that?
Yeah, I think they do. I think they do.
Strong what opinions did you say?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Favorite thing and the worst thing on a Christmas dinner.
Oh well.
Actually,
Why is Charlie going to have a
So
opinion?
can I go first?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, go on, Dan. Go on.
It's not going to be as opinionated and comical as you think.
We'll see.
No, I'm gonna start off strong and say my favourite thing. They are the Sprouts.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, love them.
Yeah.
Love them.
No. It's the
Favorite
Sprouts.
though.
Yeah.
Favourite.
No, they're the favourite.
No,
Because
that's terrible.
let me explain why.
No,
Go on then.
you're a freak.
I'm not talking boiled sprouts that have been boiled for half an hour. You know,
Fine.
not like soggy little fuckers, but cut a Brussels sprout in half, pan fry it with some pancetta. It's delicious.
Okay,
You know, the most delicious part of it is the pancetta.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
The problem is you're
Funny
covering
that,
them up.
innit?
You're covering the taste of the sprout up.
No, I'm not covering them up. I'm just making them better with the pancetta.
On the topic of sprouts, the Christmas wrapping paper me and Emily bought is little sprouts. You
Oh,
can't
I
really
like that
see
a
them,
lot.
and it says
Yeah.
Merry Sproutmas.
Yeah, I mean it's a poor pun, but I like the.
I
like
know,
the
but we saw it and was like, "This is so shit. Let's get it." So
And I
all
think
my presents are wrapped with that.
I'm interested to know what Brad has on his Christmas dinner because he don't like vegetables, as we've discovered during during the podcast.
yes.
And I reckon he shares the same opinion as I do when it comes to some of the meats.
Yeah.
I reckon he just has like 10 pigs in blankets and that's it.
I've heard they order McDonald's. On Christmas.
All right, okay. So I'm going to
McDonald's
continue with the Grinchy vibe, seeing as we've clearly, we've worked out I'm obviously a bit of a Grinch. So this question kind of coincides with just my opinion on the kind of meal anyway. Unpopular opinion: roast dinners are fucking shit. Right? I think they're the worst dinner you could possibly have. Like, there's so many better things out there.
I'll keep quiet.
Right? And
Possibly
before you
have.
say, oh, maybe you've had no offense to mom, maybe she doesn't make them as good. I've had good quality ones and low quality ones. It doesn't matter. Even when they're really nice, I'm still like, I would much prefer to have not eaten it and eat.
you'd rather a McDonald's, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would probably. And so when it comes to Christmas dinner, the only thing, like the best thing is pigs in blankets. That's the best thing. The worst thing is the sprout.
Ridiculous.
The meat sometimes, unless you like, it's not always dry, but you get that. There's a potential chance that turkey's going to be dry, so you just fucking cover it in gravy. And I always used to, my nan, when we always would go to my nan's, and as we've got older, we've started going off our separate like directions of what we want to do for Christmas. But when I was at my nan's, she'd always make really nice pigs in blankets, but she didn't make enough of them. So you'd have to like ration them out, and it'd be like 2 each or something. And I'd be so fuming because I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Do you know, just give, like Charlie said, it's not a joke. I would have loved like 10 pigs in blankets and scrapped half the rest, like half the meal, and just ate the pigs in blankets. Sprouts can fuck off, get them off of my plate. Disgusting. And yeah, that's I'll eat it, and I do appreciate a nice roast. And obviously at Christmas time, there's something a little bit more special about it. But overall, I just think that kind of dinner is tepid.
So this year for Christmas, are you going to be sitting there like having your Christmas dinner, just being like, "Oh, this is horrible."
I don't sit there making like a big thing about it, like at the dinner table. I'm not going to be disrespectful, like, but I in my head, I'm a little bit like, I wish I could just have loads of these pigs in blankets. Like,
so do you eat the pigs in blankets first, or do you save them for last? Like, save the
I
best
eat
for
a
last?
few and then like save them for the end if I've been given more than like a few. But if I've only if I've been given 2, I will wait till the end so that I feel good after the meal instead of eating them at first and then end on the shit.
What does your missus think of Christmas dinner? So when you move into your new gaff, you probably won't bother unless she loves it.
She loves roast dinners, and
there's going to be conflict.
She's really good at cooking, and her brother's really good at cooking, and he's made me a really nice roast dinner. And she was like, honestly, have my brother's roast dinner, and you change your mind on roast dinners. I was like, it was nice. It was like very flavoursome or whatever the words are. I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't. I still would have rather had something else.
Talking like a robot, whatever the words are that you used to describe.
Roast dinners, yeah. Yeah. No, I think when me and Emily next year will actually be able to be in our own place together, I'd be quite happy if she I have told her this, so she won't be mad. I'd be quite happy if she went, oh, I'm going to my mum's, do you want to come? And I'll be like, oh, sorry, yeah, I'm just going to stay indoors.
I'm swamped right now.
Yeah, I'm swamped. It's Christmas Day. There's so much work on. No, she loves Christmas. I think it's okay. I will appease.
All right, Grinch.
I think we need to move on to Charlie, I think. But, Brad, I do want to drill down a little bit more.
Yeah.
What are you having on a roast dinner? Because I'm interested as to why you don't like it.
Yes, I want to know.
In a general roast dinner or like Christmas?
No, Christmas.
Well, there's sometimes you have the 4 meats. You can get that, right? You can get like, yeah, there's like my nan occasionally would buy
chicken.
Like, she'd buy like a 4 meat one, and it would have like, you could get a few of them.
Okay.
But on average, it's normally turkey with stuffing, like roast parsnips, fucking like bacon, Brussels sprouts, or like they're like cooked in some bacon thing or something.
Good. This sounds great.
Yeah, roast potatoes. And normally the gravy that my nan makes is kind of used from the fat that comes off, like a mixture of like
it's
from the meat or whatever.
Fat, it's like the goose fat or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. There's no reason why you shouldn't like this.
No, and I'm not saying they're not a nice.
Are you having, by the way, are you having any sort of cauliflower, broccoli, cheese?
Oh, cauliflower cheese.
Yeah.
So
right, that's Chaz, what are you having?
No. So actually, I quite like I like most of it, to be honest. I never used to like parsnips, but they've become a thing.
Only if they're roasted.
Years.
Yeah.
As long as they're not raw, I don't mind. And that's a shout out to, because once my dad absolutely what did he do? He actually murdered the veg. It was just totally raw, and we had to chuck it all away because it was fucking rancid. But no, I love it all. The one thing I don't agree with is the combination of the cauliflower cheese and the gravy. So I don't know.
You have to separate them.
So I'd rather just have cauliflower rather than cauliflower cheese. But that's just. But look, if it's there,
fair.
If it's there, I'll have it. It's not a problem. 1 year, I'll never forget this. My sister made the most unbelievable roast potatoes. Unbelievable. And it could never be matched, right? We specifically requested it the next year. It never came. And the formula is lost somewhere inside her head, right?
They
were incredible. But she's fucked off to Canada now, so that tradition's gone.
Can I just add to that? Emma's the same as that. She'll create something fantastic, and then you'll be like, "How did you make this?" She goes, "I don't know. I just threw it together." And you're like, "Oh,
Write it down."
I know she doesn't write it down. It's like,
Actually, I was walking up to her and I was like, "You you're going to be doing them potatoes again this year?" Like scratching my neck and stuff, like and like scratching my body. I was like, "Are you going to make them potatoes?"
like an addict.
They were really good. I'll give it a go. I love the stuffing. I love the pigs in blankets. The meat can be dry, but do you know what? I'm not going to complain because when the fuck do I ever cook it?
Fair enough.
Look, George, we've said all of ours.
Yeah.
Keep it short and sweet,
I'm going to be very short.
Go on, what's your worst and best of a Christmas meal?
Worst is hard because I actually quite like all of it, but I would say worst. I'll say the Brussels sprouts is worst, but I do like them. And the best is
something wrong with them.
Best is pigs in blankets for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I like all of it.
I like all of it. Yeah.
And I even like the gravy mixing with the cheese. It's a bit of a poutine sort of situation. I enjoy
poutine.
I'm not mad on that.
Oh, yeah. I learned about this. What is poutine?
No, that's not poutine.
It's a cocktail you could get in.
No, it was on radio. It was on Radio 1. They were like talking about weird names, and poutine sounds really wrong, doesn't it? But it's something like
poutine.
Poutine is the name of the food, of the dish.
What dish? Yeah.
So it's basically, I think it's a French Canadian thing, but basically it's chips.
That's it.
With cheese curds and gravy.
So it's basically just like them chips we had in Manchester.
Yes.
Yeah. Messy chips.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
Cheese and gravy. Yeah.
I learned about this. I did.
Yes, a poutine. I know what a poutine is.
Poutine.
Sorry, that was my fault. Okay. We've got another good Christmas question. I definitely can't miss this one out. Favorite Christmas film?
Oh, well, I'm a bit of a Scrooge. I don't watch films at Christmas.
Yeah, Grinch. It's Grinch for you.
Yeah.
Which is a really good film.
I do really like The Grinch. Not that new animation one. I saw that on the TV when I walked
one
past
with Jim Carrey.
I was like,
2000.
what the fuck are you doing animating it? Keep it with Jim Carrey.
Here's
it's good that.
I think some of you know this because I told you this the other day. But fun fact about the Grinch. There's a scene where he pulls a cloth off of a table.
Yes.
And he does it perfectly. Not like none of the cutlery or anything falls off. That was a mistake. It was meant to fall off.
It was meant to fall off. Yeah.
So
he just goes back and knocks it all off.
Yeah, he comes back and then just like smashes it all up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I remember. I didn't know that was real. So he did it, pulled it off perfectly, walked off, and then come back and was really in character.
Yeah.
They didn't like. I feel like if I did it perfectly, I'd be like, I fucking did it. And whereas he pulled it off purposely, carried on in character.
That's so good.
That's
Jim
Carrey, mate.
Professional in his chosen field of acting, and we're not.
Brad, is that your favourite film or Christmas film?
Yeah, I would probably say if I'm gonna have to pick it. Do you know what? Actually, another good one. It's Jim Carrey as well. Is the animated what is it called?
Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. Yes. That's it. Actually, no.
Forget that.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Don't laugh at me. It's
mate, no. What a film.
It's such a good film. Muppets
There's
Christmas
so
Carol.
many though. I love Home Alone.
Yes.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 is my favourite.
I don't know which. I think it's Home Alone 1.
There's the animals.
There's the one where he goes to wash his hands in the sink and he's like electrified taps.
That's
he's like, is that number two?
Yeah.
That's just that. Oh, every time I see
he turns into a skeleton.
Yeah, I know.
Mate, honestly, literally, I was watching that the other day with AJ, and we was literally just like, what would kill you and what would not? And I'm not joking. There are not many of those pranks that wouldn't kill someone.
No.
So to elaborate on that, there's a channel I watch on YouTube called Corridor, and they have a second channel called Corridor Crew, which is like the behind the scenes stuff, and then they show you what they've made. And they're like a CGI like YouTube channel, and they make a lot of things called like R-rated versions of films. They do a Harry Potter one where like some of the things that happen in Harry Potter that would have like killed them or something like that. So they do one for Home Alone, and they were like they had to create like a twin scenario where like the two guys come up in their van, they get killed off, and then their twin their twins turn up in another van, because obviously literally everything in there would easily just have killed them.
Mate, the geezer takes 4 bricks to the head.
Yeah. And isn't there the iron or something that
Yeah,
snaps
iron,
on
yeah.
it?
That's in the first one, but yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they got tore up badly, like, for example, iron to the head, you know, things like that. Then they came back, managed to escape from prison. I don't know how they've escaped death, let alone.
Yeah.
And then they've come back, and it's happened all again.
You wouldn't come back, would you?
It's insane. Well, they didn't come back for a third one, did they?
No.
So.
I think that's my favourite. It's hard. It's hard though. I do really enjoy a bit of Die Hard. I know everyone's like, "Oh, is it Christmas?"
Okay.
Or
Or is it,
not?
well, yeah, technically. Which they then argued is, does that make Bruce Willis, Don Brokaw a Christmas song?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's definitely something up for debate. But I tell you what, I've never watched Die Hard.
I actually haven't either, but I'm going to watch it this Christmas.
It is good.
I've seen some highlights, like from when my dad was watching it once, and I was sort of passing through, and it looked really good. I was on my way out, but you know, it's one of those where you sit down for 5 minutes and then you can't seem to leave. So I know it's going to be good.
So that's not your favourite. What is your favourite, Charlie?
Oh no, my favourite's Home Alone 2.
Number 2. And Dan, do you have a particular number for yours, or?
I think 2 because of that one scene.
Yeah.
I think it edges 1. It just because the pranks are just that bit more ridiculous. Like when that toolbox comes down the stairs, right, and they've got their ear to the door, and then it pushes it off its hinges. They go back, and then their noses are bent, and it's like, that was the sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs. Like, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
You wouldn't slide.
Yeah, it's my favourite. I think yeah, you got to pick one that makes you laugh.
It's so
fair
good.
enough.
Another one that gets special mention for me is Bad Santa. That is, he is an absolute knob.
I've never seen Bad Santa.
Oh mate,
it's good one.
Such a knob. It's so good.
Watch it. He's an absolute dickhead.
He just hates Christmas, but he's like undercover and acting as a Santa. It's fucking funny.
Very good.
It's funny.
George, yours is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop. To be fair, if he did a Christmas film, that would be the best Christmas film.
No, it wouldn't. What you mean, like him, and he's like a security guard at Christmas?
And I'll tell you why. Because a shit Christmas film is quite a good Christmas film.
Okay.
So,
well, I mean, I think we've picked like good ones.
look, okay, right. I'll tell you seriously what my favourite is. I'll give I was a toss up between 2, but I'm going to give an honourable mention to Elf. Really like Elf.
Elf is funny.
But I'm going to go with the Santa Claus for my favourite Christmas film.
Is that where I can't remember his name, but he becomes
Tim
Santa?
Allen.
Tim Allen.
Yeah, so his name in the film is Scott Calvin.
Yeah.
Same initials.
John just got the credits up.
I watched it a couple of days ago.
I went to watch it for the first time, fell asleep, but that's not because I was bored by it.
That would be my honourable mention, because it's one of those films I remember when I was a young whippersnapper.
What year did it come out?
1996.
93.
Oh,
okay. Well, so it was a
Very
year
good,
after I was born, but before I was born. But that was one of the films I would always watch a lot when I was a kid.
yeah.
But yeah,
It makes me cringe slightly. Like
it's really cringe.
Yeah, the fact that it's like, if you had like a proper job in London and then you started turning into Santa Claus, it's so cringy.
It's when he gets like, it's all his beard and he gets.
But I have got a question, and I think Charlie, I'm going to come to you with this. There's a scene in the Santa Claus where there's a particular house that doesn't have a fireplace, and one appears out of nowhere where he comes to. Yeah, right. So if you were sitting in your living room in the flat, and a fireplace appeared, Santa came down it, left a present, and left.
Yeah.
Would you tell anyone?
If the fireplace remained, which I know it doesn't.
No, it goes.
Well, I'd be pretty pissed off because I go, I quite like that fireplace. I would have liked to have kept that. Take the present back, leave the fireplace.
Charlie, would you tell anyone if a fireplace appeared in your flat? Because if you told someone, you'd sound mental.
I would, wouldn't I?
Hey, hang on,
fuck
let's
it, why not?
In the film, does anyone see the fireplace?
Only the person who's in the room, like the one person. I think it's a
I
kid.
think it's like a little
It's a
kid.
kid, yeah. That doesn't. No, that's fine.
No one's going to believe the kid anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
No, they can tell. The kid could tell someone, and they'll just think, oh, they're just thinking of
So
like
whatever
having
the
a
fuck
dream.
they like, kids say all kinds of crap.
But would you? Would you tell anyone?
Of course I would.
But they wouldn't believe you.
Well, I'll go, well, I know what I saw.
Okay, fine. That's a quick question then. Fine. What's also a good Christmas present is a Christmas beer. Should we have a little taste?
We sure will have a taste.
Oh, we'll be back in a minute. Taste, taste, taste. Oh, we're back, baby.
Hello.
And we're back with a taste. We tried to get a Christmas taste.
Yeah.
We couldn't really find anything that was available to all of us, so we just had to roll with it in the end.
If anyone's listening only audio, it's a picture of a turtle that looks a bit like Mickey Mouse on a skateboard.
Big time. I'll tweet it out.
Mickey Mouse?
And
What?
look at the Mickey Mouse gloves.
Oh yeah,
it does
okay,
look
fair
like
enough.
a bit Mickey Mouse-ish.
He also looks like
It's not Mickey.
The Monopoly Man.
yeah, it's a mixture of a lot of different things. Like
Monopoly. Yeah.
his face also looks like what's his name from Pinocchio.
Mario Kart.
Oh,
he
yeah,
also
it
looks
does
like
look a bit like the
Pinocchio.
Mario Kart guy.
Pinocchio as well. The little
But, I mean,
grasshopper.
Look, we've
There's a
got
lot of
nice...
mixes. And you know what I'm excited about is by Vocation, and the last Vocation beer we had was really good.
I think
Oh,
Charlie
yeah.
Charlie even gave that a 7 or something.
Yeah,
Okay,
Charlie
then
was quite impressed with that. And this
Eight,
one
right?
is
It was like an
suppose
eight.
it's a special edition, and it's just the description is
Well, we'll see what special. they do.
Charlie,
with
sorry,
super
go ahead,
juicy hops and a pillowy soft mouthfeel. It's the perfect beer for the good times in life. It's hazy, hoppy, and dangerously drinkable.
They said
Let's
that
roll.
the last one, except they didn't add dangerously. Also, I will say is though, this is a special edition. If it tastes exactly the same as the last one, it will be getting marked down.
Oh,
So
no.
I hope.
Oh, are
But
you
it
going to
doesn't
remember
taste-
what it tastes?
I don't forget a taste like that. I gave it an 8, mate.
George, can you remind me? A DDH, is that a double dry?
Go on, Dan.
hop?
Go on, Dan. Yeah,
You're,
easy, right.
yeah, you're right. Double dry hops.
Yeah. I'm going to pour it into a glass.
Mm.
I've got a
opened it.
Moretti glass here.
It sounded good on opening.
It did sound good on opening.
I'll give it an 8 for opening.
Yeah, I'll give it
it's
an
a-
8 for opening.
What percentage is it?
5.2, I believe.
Oh, so it's getting a 5 from Charlie then?
5.2.
I'm a little upset we didn't go with the 12%
Oh.
beer or whatever it was I found.
No, thank you.
I bought a triple vision which is in the fridge, but I'm not ready to go near that yet.
It does look nice and
Nice and cloudy.
It smells good.
Okay, are we tasting?
Ready?
George-
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
George, you not got a
Merry
glass?
Christmas.
No,
I'm
George
gonna-
is going to drink from a can like a
Go and can.
like a
All
travel.
right, Merry
street.
Christmas all.
Merry Christmas.
Chin,
3, 2,
chin.
1.
Clink.
Oh,
Doesn't taste like the other one.
It doesn't
interesting.
taste like the other one.
And I'm going to say it now. They are correct. It is dangerously drinkable.
It's
Well,
very nice, that.
That's actually good, isn't it? That's very good.
Like sometimes when you have the pale ales, they're nice, but you take a swig and then you have to give it. I could
I could
take
have a
quite a
second
few.
sip right away.
Yeah, I can have another sip straight
Oh.
away.
That does make you want to have... Yeah, okay. Interesting.
They haven't lied, so that's a good start.
Vocation.
Vocation.
Roll with it. Oh, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie, come on. What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh my god!
That is very
Oh,
good.
it's Christmas. It's Christmas. Give it an 8.
It's Christmas!
I might be a bit, in a jolly mood given the time of year, but no, if that was on sale at the local pub, I'd be having pint after pint of that until
Oh my God.
2%. I'd probably only have 4 and then be fucked. But yeah, no, very good 8.
This
Does
is a
that
Christmas
mean-
miracle.
It's a Christmas. Does that mean if Charlie's voting 8 and he's so, I'm going to say anal with his like, his scoring? Does that mean we have to go above him?
I can't go lower. Can't.
I was thinking that.
You can. You can. It's all subjective.
Nope.
It's all subjective.
No, because whenever you say like a 6, we've normally said an 8. So that means we have to say 10.
You can't say 10. Nothing's 10.
No, nothing's 10.
Perfect in this
Nothing's perfect. And that's no, it isn't. And that's a great lesson to be learned when writing music. It's never going to be 10 out of 10 when you
No.
write.
You'll
You'll never
strive
be
for it.
happy.
But you won't get it.
No.
Yeah.
So when I read that review about that someone did who came to Manchester and gave us 9 out of 10, I couldn't be happier.
Perfect.
If they put 10, I would have called them liar.
Pathetic. Yeah.
Couldn't have been happier.
This is an
Do you know-
excellent beer.
Do you know
actually.
what? I'm going to be that guy.
Go on, then. Go, Brad. You next. Go on.
Are we using point systems again?
You can use points.
Oh, you can have whatever you want.
It's an 8.9
Well, no, that's okay.
That's why not 9?
Yeah, why not 9?
because I feel like 9 is a 10 and
No.
it isn't a 10.
No, because if 9's a 10, then you can't ever get a 9.
I think,
No,
I
but
think
like-
you can go up to 9.9. I think you can go up to 9.9. There are things that are almost.
I'm
perfect.
overthinking it. It's a 9. It's a 9.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was worried about Charlie going, fuck off. He's not a
No,
9, is
you
he?
don't-
Don't be worried about me, mate.
It's a
in a
9. It's a
Christmas
9 for
mood.
me. I'm excited to see if anyone goes higher than that.
I'm going to
I
match,
agree with
I'm gonna
Charlie.
match Charlie on the 8.
I agree with Charlie. It's like
yeah.
this would be if they had this on tap, I'd be able to drink quite a few of them.
100%.
before.
100%.
Well, I mean, like, to be honest, a question I'm a bit nervous though, because you haven't asked me this and I'm about to open myself up.
Okay.
How could I improve it?
You couldn't?
I'm really not sure I could. Maybe it's a tad too sweet for me. If it was less sweet,
Right.
tiny bit less sweet, I think it would be up towards the 9. Because with that, it doesn't, and maybe a lower percentage so that I could drink it. But that's me. That's being pedantic. That would be between the 9.5 and 9.9 if it was like
Oh.
a percent. Like if I could like lower the percentage, but that's being totally pedantic, and even I think I'm a bit of a prick for that. I think maybe it's a tad too sweet. If it was a little bit less sweet, I think I could put it up to 9.
Interesting.
So you've staying at 8. I've gone 9 because I was a little bit of a bitch saying 8.9. Dan, you've said 8.
I
George.
said 8. Yeah.
George.
Do you know what? If I'd have gone before Charlie, I probably would have gone 8.
Go right then.
There's absolutely no way I'm going less or the same as you. I'm going 9. It's a 9.
So
You know what? You know what? Do we know how long? Like when it says special edition, does that mean like? Well, it doesn't say limited. I guess it's just a.
Time for Christmas either, so.
So next time I go Tesco, I'm going to buy a few of these.
Yeah, I did actually see there was like a crate of them.
I
Right.
think 8 is harsh.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my! This. I'm having a great day.
Charlie, come on.
Ah!
I'll allow you to change your score if you
I
want.
think an 8.5 is totally fair.
Right, I'm going 9.5.
Thank you so much for bringing this into my life. I'm gutted because I fucking had 2 of those and Dan drank the other.
But,
No,
actually-
what did he give it?
What?
Dan, get him in. It's Christmas. He's our guest. Get him in.
Go on.
Get him in. Get him for one answer. I want a quick fire answer.
Quick fire answer. What are you rating that Vocation? You had it yesterday. What do you mean you can't remember? Who forgets a taste like that? 6.8.
Charlie, get him out.
Get him out. Get him out.
Get
Get him out.
6.8.
Get him out.
That's
Shout out
it.
to Dan.
Get him out.
Scott.
If you do want to taste that, though, it is Vocation. Roll with it. Double dry hot payout. I will tweet it out.
You can find it in
give that,
Tesco's.
that was a good one.
Very good.
And I feel
very
like-
good.
For someone that doesn't drink pale ale, it could be an intro to it.
Yeah, could be a good. Like,
yes.
like
I
Brewdog. Brewdog used to be. This could be the new intro.
Big.
Does anyone want a little Christmas game?
I do.
that. I never
I do.
thought you'd ask.
I do want a Christmas game.
Before
Hmm.
though, George, I don't think we've mentioned this yet. The old Christmassy jumpers?
Oh, we haven't. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Well, I mean, we're wearing them. We're wearing them. They were limited edition. They pretty much all sold apart from one or two sizes.
There's 4. I think there's 4 left, and there's possibly 1 large, 3 extra larges. And actually, after this podcast, I'm going to put them all half price just in case anyone wants one.
The model is wearing a large.
Yes.
I am also wearing a large.
I am wearing a medium.
But you're taller than me.
Because we don't have any of those.
And I'll be honest, it's actually a little bit short in the arms. So.
Right. See, this gives me a bit of bag. I don't have to worry about. I'm good.
It gives me no bag because I'm bigger than Brad.
And I think if you're buying a 3XL and you're not a 3XL, it'd just be like one of them like baggy, really big baggy pajama jumpers.
Yes.
Like a snuggie type thing. And I actually think, do it.
Yeah, buy it. Buy a Christmas jumper.
Because if you don't, I'll just probably steal it and pretend that I paid for it or something. Do you know what I mean?
Pretend to us.
Yeah, I bought it on the
Okay,
shop.
George, Christmas game. Let's do it.
Yeah, little Christmas game.
Game.
Okay.
Charlie, are we all in agreement? that we're
So
not
I've
gonna
got
pick the song.
I can give you a choice.
Yeah, give us a choice.
Yeah, give us Charlie. Yeah, give us a choice. Yeah.
So the choice is we can do a Christmas song, real or no real, the usual.
Real or no real?
Right. Where I say a name of a Christmas song and you have to guess if it's a real Christmas song.
Oh, there's going to be some ridiculous ones.
Okay. Or we can choose some Christmas words and make up Christmas songs on the spot as we've done before with the 3 words game.
I think I'm going to vote for real or no real.
Now I'm trying to think
Interesting.
of what the fans would find more entertaining.
Okay.
Okay. So the fans can play along to real or no real,
Yes.
but they can't to let's make
They
a
can make their
Christmas
own song, just no one will hear it.
Unless you send it in to
Unless you send it in.
@gmail.com.
Someone will send like some proper well-produced.
I have an idea.
Okay, go on.
The loser makes a Christmas song out of the words.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, actually, I like that.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's do that. Yes,
No.
come on, Jeopardy.
But let's do the words right now.
Yes.
Yep, go on.
And we'll do 4 words. We'll pick one each. And the loser out of you 3, because obviously I'm doing the quiz.
Okay.
We'll have to make a song out of those 4 words.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna lose.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna go for a word first. Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Yep, that's hard.
Blanket.
Sleigh.
Sleigh, did you say?
Bells.
So we've got
Mistletoe,
mistletoe, blanket.
sleigh, and then bells.
Yes.
That's why they're my work pad.
So the loser needs to make a song including those 4 words. Okay, a chorus.
Do you
including
know
those.
what's funny is my little sticky pad has the last 3 words was moon, final, talked.
Oh yeah.
Last game.
I spoke to the moon.
moon.
You know
Last
what?
night I spoke to the moon. He said, "Do you want to be a star?" I said, "Yeah, I want to be a famous something of my favorite TV show." That was pretty much it, right?
It was
Yeah.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Close. Now, do you know what? I actually feel so nervous for the game now.
Yeah, I think it's a
Yeah.
good little like.
Oh, as a punishment. Is that going to be a
Yeah.
thing in season 2, perhaps?
Oh, it sounds quite good actually. Yeah. Here we go. Number 1. Santa, teach me to dance. I'll give you a couple of seconds and then.
I know what my answer is.
Okay,
Decide.
Brad, you first.
No real.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Charlie,
Real.
I'm going real as well.
No. Oh no.
Santa, teach me to dance is by Debbie and the Darnells.
No.
Yeah, fuck you, Brad.
No.
Good start.
Yeah, very
Oh,
good start.
no.
Brad's going to be making a song up about bells and mistletoe by the looks
No.
of it.
No.
Number 2, Sleigh Queen.
I feel like that's too good for you to have come up
Real
with.
or no real?
Real.
No real. You're not that clever.
Don't say
Real.
Wait, no, hang on a minute. Did you just
Dan,
say...
that would mean it is real.
Yeah.
No, he said no real.
Yeah,
We-
so you're saying I'm
real.
not that
Oh,
clever.
yeah.
You're not that clever.
Oh, did you put a comma in there? Commas are so important.
There was
say
no
no.
comma. There's no comma.
That's
I'm
real.
going to stick with it. No real.
Okay, real.
Charlie?
I'm saying real. Brad's saying real.
Sleigh Queen.
Slay Queen.
No real.
You think that?
Yes.
No, I'm too behind. I'm too wrong.
God, no.
George, I can't believe you come up with that. Slay Queen.
So Dan's winning, Charlie second, Brad last. Let's go.
Did you come up with these or did Mel?
Yeah, didn't
No, I actually can't. It's not Mel or no Mel. No, I came up with this.
Mel or no Mel?
Well done, because you duped us.
Big time.
Number 3. Christmas holiday line dance.
I'm going for real.
Real.
On that one.
I'm
Real.
going real.
No real.
No, George, you weirdo.
Christmas holiday
What
line
is that?
dance.
George, how many are there?
There's 6. That's 3. So we're halfway
God.
through.
Oh my god! I'm actually so
nervous.
scared because
Yeah,
I
Brad,
don't
you're
wanna-
going to struggle now.
I don't want to come up with a song about a mistletoe blanket, sleigh and bells.
You have to.
Neither do I.
Number 4.
But I'm out of office.
Number 4. Don't shoot me, Santa.
Oh,
Real.
Oh, it's
You
good.
know what? I'm going to stop answering first. I feel you're going to start getting tactical.
Okay. Sorry. Well, you've already answered though, Brad.
Yeah, I'm going real as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Santa, don't shoot me.
No, don't shoot me, Santa.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Santa, don't shoot me, Santa. What?
Don't shoot me, Santa.
Don't shoot me, Santa.
Right, don't shoot me, Santa. Why would that be? Why would that be a thing? Real.
Did everyone go real?
Yeah.
That song is real.
Yes.
It's a song by The Killers, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
This isn't good for me. I was hoping that they'd go. I think if I didn't say real, one of you might have said no real.
Mm.
George, I think you should go. No, this is working for me.
Two
Carry
more.
on.
Two more.
Oh no.
We're
Charlie
gonna-
has to go first next time.
Yeah, to be fair, I think the last 2, Dan and Charlie, are going to have to go first on because Brad's
Yeah.
done too many firsts.
That's fair.
Alright.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever.
Number 5. Santa, bring my girlfriend back.
No real.
Oh, Charlie's gone first on that one. Okay, no real.
Santa.
That sounds so you, George.
I'm going to
gonna-
say. it's
I'm going
actually
no as
real.
well. I'm
It's
going
actually
no.
Real.
Right, Dan's gone no, and Brad, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have to go real. It's the only way I can win. Potentially getting it right.
Santa, bring my girlfriend back. It's by the High Plains Drifters. It's real.
Yes! Oh my god, the excitement! This has actually made the game so much more.
Right, what's the-
Charlie,
what's the
Charlie and
thrilling?
Charlie and Brad are now drawing Daniel. This is a tiebreaker between Charlie and Brad,
Was
basically.
it? Is it 3-2?
Sorry,
Who
yeah. So
goes first?
Charlie, you've got 2. Brad, you've got 2. Dan, you've got 3.
I'm really
So-
nervous. My hand's
Mate,
shaking.
oh
It
yeah,
could go
yeah.
anyway.
My hand's
I'm really
shaking.
fucking nervous.
Could go either way.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm
Okay.
safe.
Number 6, and if I'll find one more, I guess, if everyone draws. But number 6, I got a cold for Christmas.
Is it? Am I going first?
I think you have to, yeah.
I've got a cold for Christmas. I'm going real.
Okay, Brad.
I'm going. Oh, no real.
Oh,
I feel like you should answer.
I'm
honestly.
gonna go real. Well, that's what Dan said, isn't it?
yeah.
Yes.
The
So
best.
is that what you actually think?
Yeah, I do actually. I think it's so stupid. I don't think you'd come up with that. I think it's too stupid.
Oh,
Okay, I got a cold for Christmas.
I think it's real.
Brad's making a song.
no,
That's by the Ames Brothers. It's real.
no.
That's making a song.
I knew it was
Oh.
too stupid. I knew it.
So for those listening, what's going to happen now is Brad's going to sit there for about half an hour and try
I won't take that long. Come on,
and try and come up with a song.
What's the
Have you got
vibe?
the words there, Brad?
Mistletoe, blanket, sleigh bells.
Hard, really hard.
Yeah. Is it got to be Christmas themed?
It's got to be Christmassy, but if you do like a pop punky Christmas thing, yeah, it's cool. Whatever.
Just to reiterate, I have used the words mistletoe, blanket, sleigh, and bells.
Not easy.
So I'm just gonna mute myself one more time and double check I know what it is.
Okay, we'll all
And I'll
watch
sing it to you.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
here's a big question for the other two of you. Did he put sleigh and bells next to each other as like
Yeah, I
an
would.
easy cop out?
I would 100% do that.
Yes,
Oh.
I would.
I think he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't, has he? He made it hard for himself.
Oh my
He's done
god,
it.
this was such a shit one to do.
He's
but
done
I'll- Have I am I heard?
Yes.
Alright, okay. Are you ready? Oh, you're ready.
I'm so ready.
Okay. I hope I don't cut out. And I'm not going to look at you, so otherwise I'll laugh.
Okay, you will probably laugh.
Oh.
Santa tuck me into my blanket, and maybe bring a mistletoe, and maybe baby will just make it. Ring the bells, I'll slay them all, 'cause I'm a little Grinch in a blanket, and fuck the mistletoe, 'cause maybe baby I'll just make it. Ring the bells, I'll slay them all.
Oh my god, fucking dark, but you know.
Oh
well
my
done.
god.
Very,
Very
well
good. Though.
done.
Very good.
Very well
Do I
done.
get a clap? Do I get a clap?
Yes.
Are you
Everyone
basically
got-
are you singing about like killing people?
I'm singing about killing
But yeah, it's Christmas.
like Christmas and maybe elves and people that like
Slaying
I'm
them all.
like Santa's tucked me into his blanket. He's got a mistletoe and he's like, I mean that's a bit weird, but
Yeah,
he's here and it's like, oh look, oh, but if you ring the bells, I'll fucking kill them all. And then it's like, because I'm actually a Grinch. I'm actually a Grinch in a blanket, and I don't fucking care about Christmas.
That's so dark.
That was my. That was. I'm
Dark.
quite. I'm like. There's some
Mate,
like.
Fair
There's
play.
some loose ends. There's some
They're
things that
pretty
don't
good, though.
necessarily fully make sense, but with the time I was given and the words I was given,
Yeah.
and you weren't expecting that with the little
No.
voice
It
either.
was
There
not.
was a bit of a theatrical performance.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the mood now. I can't wait for the 25th.
That's
Yeah, there
that's
you
going to be
go.
one
I
of them
thought, do
classics.
you know what? I thought I'd live up to my Grinch vibes and be a bit Grinchy, and I'm happy with that.
Well, that'll
10
be
out
on
of
the
10.
Christmas album next year, won't it?
Oh, God.
Dark.
I just imagine this little baby
Christmas
Grinch with a knife in his blanket, ready.
That is.
I'm a little
Oh,
Grinch in a
no.
blanket. Fuck the mistletoe. Maybe, baby, I'll
Oh.
make it. Ring the
You've actually
bells.
you've done very well there, though.
I actually
Yeah.
missed because what I wanted to do was do the whole on the last bit, like do the ring the bells, slay them all. Ring the bells and slay them all.
Oh,
Oh!
if you're not watching on YouTube now, just watch that little bit on YouTube because that's horrible.
That's what I wanted to do, but I got too excited and panicked about it, and I forgot. But I wanted to kind of like, you know, where like a song sometimes ends with a line that it did before, like it does a double
Yeah.
end line,
Yeah.
and that's why I wanted to look at the camera.
I don't
Oh,
like when the
that's where you sing it and all the backing singers go, slay them all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charlie, I heard you made one as a backup.
Yeah.
but you'll
Did
never
you?
hear it.
No.
Well, look, if anyone,
Was it on the
if it-
same? Was it on the same vibes of mine?
Mine's got a bit
happier?
of a creepiness to it.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I do one, Dan's got to do one.
Mate, I'll come up with one right now. Okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you won't.
That's it. I'm standing under the mistletoe. Will you wrap me in a blanket? Wrap me in a blanket. Will you bring me some sleigh bells to play with?
It's some sleigh.
Bells to play with. He was like, "Where do I go from here?"
Okay.
Have to.
Fuck's
But I
sake.
came up with that in like 5 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. Escape the mistletoe. I'm crawling up the wall. Blanket around me. Outside is the snow. I hear the sleigh bells up on the roof. Oh no! Santa, he's coming for you.
The clicks.
No, that's
Oh,
not the line. What
no.
do you mean? How do I live up to that? That's so good. He's coming for you.
Why are they all so creepy?
Oh.
That was fucking great.
Escape the mistletoe. I'm
Yeah.
crawling up the wall. Blanket round me. Outside is the snow. I hear the sleigh bells up on the roof. Oh no, Santa, he's coming for you.
That is good though.
Oh my goodness.
That was class.
All those 3 songs will be on the Christmas album next year then. Does anyone have any final Christmas notes before we leave everyone for Christmas?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I do. I have a few Christmas notes.
A few? Go on.
Yeah, one. No, a few.
Just one.
No, do you know what? I don't want to be all like, oh, he says it's all the time. Weird. But it's been a really good year, isn't it? It's the end of the year. Although it's Christmas, it's also a roundup of the year.
For
And
us, it's
although-
been quite a good year, yeah.
Although there's
good
been
year.
things that have gone on, and it's been like, there's been moments where it's been a bit dark and unsustainable, like uncertainty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like for us and our fans that have supported, it's been a really nice sort of glimpse to what we can do when we can fully be allowed to just be ourselves and go out in the world and actually go to do shows and stuff without worrying that we're gonna have to cancel it and all that stuff. And it's been really positive knowing that there's people out there that still have stuck with us even during these shitty times where it's like, you know, you could easily forget about us and you haven't. So
Yeah, big up. Really appreciate
big
that.
up, massive big up.
I also I'm really glad that no one found out about our meetings with Cheese and Wine.
Oh,
Topical.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, I had quite a few
No.
Cheese and Wine meetings.
All of those Cheese and Wine meetings we had.
It was I had a work meeting, didn't I? And I invited my children and my wife along because that's part of the business meeting.
What I would say though is surely having port with wine, that's ridiculous.
Is that what they did?
Is that what they
Are you-
did?
No, but like you would, wouldn't you? You'd have port with wine. Sorry, port with cheese, wouldn't you?
I don't like pork.
No, I'd have wine with
No,
cheese.
red wine and cheese, mate.
Red wine and cheese.
Oh,
does work,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hang out. We'll hang out with Boris. You can go off on your own, mate.
Oh, I'm happy to be on my own. That's the rules.
But no, yeah, big up.
Anyway, bit of banter.
Bit of banter, cheese
Oh,
and
bit of
wine.
banter. What?
But no, thank you everyone that has listened to the podcast, and pose those people maybe that don't listen to the podcast, but they know they are. We thank you so much for
If you-
supporting us.
If
throughout
you
the whole
found
time.
us, on this podcast,
Yeah.
Only.
Come on.
what
I
what
would
have
be
you
shocked.
what have you got yourself into? Go back and listen to the others,
There's 8 more. Go
and then
back.
more to come.
Yeah, there'll be some more in the new year.
Season 2
Season
podcast,
2.
baby.
And Brad will be making up some more creepy songs for you. Thank you everyone for listening. There's 8 more podcasts before this if you want to listen to them. We talk about some funny stuff sometimes. If you want to support us, shop.toyourbreak.com. If you want the dedicated Twitter feed at the TYB podcast and /2yourbreak on everything else. So thank you so much for listening and Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.